All right, so let's take this trade on gold for 12th of August, Tuesday, as a case study. Now, in today's setup, the trading hours for Tuesday is only 3:40 and targeting is 9 and 10:30. All right, the swing day was already calculated. It was up there from last month. We know Monday was a swing day, and I did say yesterday we could sell this off into these levels where we can close gaps, and that's what the market did. I also said if Monday's a high, because I'm gold bullish on gold, the market can come down, and Tuesday may be a good buying opportunity as well. So I also wanted to make sure I could maybe utilize that. And because there were only 2 trading hours, it wasn't too complicated. I'm looking at Asia and London. They're keeping the price above the opening and closing, which is that white and purple line. And the low off yesterday is the red line. Market does a stop sweep here and then pushes up, and that's your trading hour where the entry can happen. The stop loss is only down here below the stop loss sweep. If I'm correct, we shouldn't go down, we should go up. If I'm wrong, we're just going to have a tight stop loss. The place to cover it is just under the daily pivot. The next level is up there. This is 1-to-1, and this is going to be here, as you can see. Let's check it out, because that's about 250, and that's about 700 bucks. Okay, in fact, if I do this, it's going to be about 750, let's say. So it'll be around 1 to 3 if I do 750, which is fine because this is around where the weekly pivot is. Okay, so 2 things can happen here. If I'm wrong, we get stopped out. If I'm right, we're either going to go up to those levels within the target hours, or the market might just muck around here, which is the third option. The market might muck around here and take off from here. Okay, but if it goes lower than the stop sweep, then obviously we might head lower, which I did say can happen, and this is why we had the boxes here on the bigger time frame. Okay, so the market can still push down. It can go down until the next swing day, which, as you know, will be coming up later. But was this trade worth taking? I think so. It's a tight stop loss here. As you can see, it's not a big deal, and if the market does go up, you can still follow it through. Now, in today's video, I also did say you can box it, right? This is a 5-minute chart. If I turn it into a 15-minute chart, I did say if the market stop sweeps comes to a price within this range, you can kind of follow it through if it breaks out. Okay, and that breakout zone is there. Okay, so that's the high London did, and that's the low it did. That's the stop sweep, and those are the price levels. Obviously, you don't want to be selling where there are price targets where the market has bounced to the upside. So the only thing you could do here is this boxing here, which is basically this high. Okay, we can just take the high and say, well, look, if we break above that zone, close above it, not a stop sweep, but close above it, then I'm okay to follow it through to the upside. That's also doable. All right, so the trade here at the trading hour is where price and time came together, and if we're correct, we can flow with it to the upside. If you're waiting for the breakout, that's also fine. Okay, just note that these are even highs. Okay, so that's Asia, that's London, that's just New York now. So if we break above it and close above it, we're likely going to go up. If it mucks around here and then turns around to push down, then obviously we have more leg room to go down. Okay, which is also possible, but the risk is okay in my opinion. All right, so it's not such a big risk. Now, if as the time goes on, what I can do is still keep the stop loss here or move it up if the price moves up as well, but I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm just going to let it go and see how it pans out, and that's how it is. Okay, so you can basically do the breakout, or you can enter like I do with a tight stop loss when the time and the price are pretty much right, because the stop sweep has happened. PST, well, this isn't PST, this is technical pricing I did yesterday for closing gaps. They've kind of closed, they've touched that as well, so it's all honky-dory. From here onwards, if it goes pear-shaped, that's fine. It's pre-calculated that it can happen. Okay, hope the video helps. Have a good one.